Hello and welcome to the Hidden World of Microorganisms. My name is Emanuela Samaritani, and today for this very first episode I would like to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about how this project came to be. It all started a long time ago with my love for plants, and went to uni to study biology, and during those years I realized that what interested me even more was the relationship between plants and the other organisms and their environment, and how they are all related, and it's a dynamic process that changes over time. So for my master's project, I went on to study the interaction among plants and other organisms and the environment in a peatland in Switzerland. And for my PhD project, I went on to study the same kind of interactions, but this time in the soil of a floodplain along a river. The organisms that I mostly studied in this project were microorganisms. Microorganisms are organisms that are so small that they can only be seen through the lens of a microscope. Of course, from my years in school, I already knew a little bit about microorganisms and their ways of life, but this time around, I was seeing them from another point of view. I saw their beauty and their importance, and I was really amazed by their diversity. And I wanted to share this new passion of mine with my little girl. So I started to look around in the bookstores and libraries for children's books that would help me to explain all of this little world to my daughter. But I couldn't find it, at least not the way I was imagining it. So I just thought there and then that maybe one day I will write those books myself. And there you go, this is how it all started. So the Hidden World of Microorganisms is firstly a series of illustrated books on microorganisms. The first book of the series that came out last year is called The Hidden World of Diatoms. And the second book that will come out later this year, in November hopefully, is called The Hidden World of Testate amoebae. In each one of these books, and in the ones that will follow, I introduce a new group of microorganisms, and I tell you about how they look like, how they live, what do they eat, why they are important, and how they impact the environment in which they live. All of which leads to understand the beauty, but also how we are all connected together, and how even the smallest creatures has a big impact, and we must do our best to protect it. I decided to start this channel because I wanted to reach out to more children and more often than a book a year. So in each one of these short videos I will talk about subjects that are already introduced in the books, and from there we will move on to other organisms, other environments, other science and more. So this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed it and that you will accompany me in this journey of discovery and amazement of the hidden world of microorganisms. Bye now!